So you want to look the opposite direction of where you're supposed to go. So it's going to say you want to go left, turn this way, and then go through the door.
Oh, and then it increases the thing?
Yeah, and then...
Because then it'll...
So all the people out there looking for the solution to get explained, the arrow says you want to go left. So I want to turn right. Look at that. There's a block there. And then when I turn left, it'll be broken. It'll be open. So whichever direction you look at first, that's going to block the door. But the direction, it says right here, you want to go left. So I want to look right so it gets blocked and then go left. Mm-hmm. Which is not explained in any of the tutorials or walkthroughs. So I want to look that way and then...
Wow.
Because in the tutorial, they were like, just go, have fun. And I was like, what? Help me. Okay. That's kind of cool. It's gone. Maybe I have to, like, go back down?
No, it's up there.
Where?
To the left. To the left. To the left.
It's got the smiley face on it. Is this about the smiley face killers?
Don't trust. The smiley-faced apple killer?
The people where there's two cops who have a theory that most people don't usually target young white college-age men for murders. So they're like, because mostly people are like, let's just murder women, you know, as serial killers. Men get murdered. Okay, I know that. But most serial killers don't target that demographic. Mm-hmm. But they're saying that all these drownings of college-age white guys is done by a collective of people called the smiley face killers.
Oh, that's a thing. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I was just saying that.
Oh.
That's a thing. It's like a theory done by these police officers who are saying that we keep finding these boys who are missing. Well, boy men, college-age boys.
Yeah.
Saying they go missing and they turn up drowned. And one of them was really weird. You're going to have to look it up yourself because I don't remember all the names and stuff. But he disappeared, showed up drowned months, like a long time later, like an unusual amount of time later, mm-hmm. in different clothes. But they were like, he just drowned because he was drunk.
Finally, while we respect the unique progress of every patient, you must understand that it is possible to completely exhaust your supply of dreams, thereby entering a state in which you will not be able to wake up, even with the help of triggering mechanisms.
Are you looking up smiley face killers?
Smiley face murder theory. They allege that a number of young men found dead in bodies of water across several Midwestern American states from the late 1990s to the 2010s did not accidentally drown, but were victims of a serial killer or killers. The term smiley face became connected to the alleged murders when it was made public that the police had discovered graffiti depicting a smiley face near locations where they think the killer dumped the bodies in at least a dozen of the cases.
Yeah, so the reason why they dismiss it is because they say, well, smiley face is the most common graffiti to be done. But if you were a smart serial killer that wanted to leave your mark and you were a group of people, let's say they were on an online chat room, but it was like the dark web chat room. They're like, hey guys, like I did this, leave the smiley face, you know? So you know it was us.
It would connect the deaths of 45 college-age males whose dead bodies were found in water in 11 states, often after leaving parties or bars where they were drinking. The men, according to the former detectives, often fit a profile of being popular, athletic, and good students, and most were white. Gannon and Duarte have theorized that the young men were all murdered either by an individual or by an organized group of killers. Blah, 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 graffiti. In 2019, a new article appeared on the Daily Beast that highlighted the theory advanced over the years that a serial killer is abducting and murdering subjects of the previously classified age group.
I mean, that's a lot of deaths for drowning when drunk over a series of time, I feel like.
Please listen carefully for the sound of an alarm clock, which will automatically play if you are approaching a destabilizing dream weight.
I think what makes this tricky is that they're talking about this over the period of 20 years in 11 different states.
Yeah.
Because,
but it's just it's a theory. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know if it's right or wrong, but it should always keep an open mind when people are dying. That's what I think,
And the La Crosse, Wisconsin Police Department, which was in charge of 8 of the investigations, released an official statement reiterating its original conclusion that the deaths were accidental drownings of inebriated men, and stated that no smiley face symbols were found in connection with any of these cases. And several others have tried to scientifically refute the theory. Criminal profiler Pat Brown calls the serial killer theory ludicrous, arguing that the evidence does not fit what is known about serial killers. Brown also believes that the smiley face images found in some of the cases are likely nothing more than coincidences based upon making a guess at where the body entered the water and searching a wide area until an example of a smiley face was found.
I mean, that's also valid. That's why it makes it so hard to prove, is because
Yeah.
everybody's like, oh, I have a spray paint can, I'm going to do some smiley face,
Yeah, well, and there's not smiley faces at all of the ones that they're looking at here.
Mm-hmm. I think it would make a good horror movie, or at least a good,
This
if
is
I
highly unusual. It appears you have entered the Sonasculpt diagnostic framework. Patients do not have access to this dream.
Cool. I just think that if I was somebody who just wanted to kill people, and I was on some sort of serial killer chat Discord.
Some of the parents of the kids think that the detectives are just out for money.
Oh.
Because if they can make it about a serial killer,
they can write a book or something.
Yeah, and they would be
Diagnostic warning. Unrealistic use of dream objects
That's
may
a
result
personal
in dream
thing.
integrity fail states.
Their investigation is the subject of a 2019 docuseries, Smiley Face Killers: The Hunt for Justice. See, they got a docuseries. So, I'm not saying that it's not real, but they could have just totally made it up and,
No, I believe you.
yeah.
Okay, so I've made an infinite loop.
Do we have to... Oh, is that a bed in the Amazon warehouse? You see it?
Hold on. Oh, I'm getting smaller. Is that good or bad? Should I get bigger? I mean...
I don't know.
Oops.
What do we do if we're this small?
I don't know. I figured I'd just go for it. Hold on.
Diagnostic warning. Paradox prevention protocols may not be fully implemented. Diagnostic warning. Paradox prevention protocols may not be fully implemented.
Okay, so I'm in the room that I started in.
Diagnostic warning. Paradox prevention protocols may not be fully implemented.
Okay. Are we supposed to, like...
I thought that maybe soon something weird.
Reading any refrains. Explosive dream overload may result. These paradox overload. Please overload for dream explosion. Exclusion dream overcall frame.
I just forget to just completely lose all sense of...
Yeah, it's like we're thinking that it has to make sense.
But it doesn't.
You want to break it?
And the hint was paradox overload turned off. And I was like, huh? Huh?
That reminds me of Death Stranding when Die Hard Man was like, hey, maybe you want to check your emails. There might be a hint. We were like, I don't want to read my emails right now, damn it. Leave me alone.
And then the emails are like, this is how.
This is how you do it.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and many years ago, I had a dream. I found myself in a place where I understood that each of us begins as nothing, where everything I perceived was shaped by seeing it exactly the way I wanted to. White space.
I wonder, like, are we Dr. Whatever? Because we seem to have an insight into his thoughts and his psyche. But maybe that's what he programmed in, and we seem to see his stuff too.
Relaxiat.
Erase me. Minerals. Female toads. Whoa! Not an exit. This is the only thing with color in here, so maybe...
What about... Can we walk...
Can I go into the shadow? Yeah, Yep. The ending, you killed them.
Yeah, you did it. Like an episode where it's like, oh, we're gonna get into like the killer's like mindset, and like at the end they're just like, yes, you killed all these people, and we just wanted to see how you did it. You killed them with soda.
Oh. Okay.
But in white space, I also faced the greatest challenge I could imagine. Because with a lifetime of life itself behind me, and all of the weight that it carried, I realized that seeing things the way I wanted to was not as easy as it used to be.
Are we talking about the crushing weight of adulthood? Is that what we're talking about now?
I don't know.
Oh, we're ascending the staircase.
Or is it a staircase?
Whoa. All you have to do is this impossible thing, and then
Help!
you can get out. Maybe
Perception is reality.
Maybe just try to like walk around it and walk up it anyway.
I'm trying to feel the edges of the walls. Oh, maybe I have to walk through it?
Like go to the
See?
to the right. Oh.
See, it was a door.
Yeah.
It's not my only... Wait, can I pick it up now? Oh, wait. It's probably stairs now.
Yeah. Mhm. This feels like one of those like Doctor Who episodes where like, oh,
And then you start crying, because of the gloops.
Yeah.
The gloops have now died in
It's
order
like-
to save the Dops.
and like it's like this completely like convoluted situation that you'll never be in. Like you'll never get trapped on a planet by yourself for 40 years, and then your younger self comes along and finds you. Like,
And in order to... You can't have both of them exist, but one of them, so they choose to kill the older person.
yeah, who has been there waiting.
Waiting, and she never got to have the happy life. But
So
then
you
they
know
both-
exactly the episode.
Yeah, I know
I'm
the
talking about,
episode.
yeah.
And I was like, this is fucking bullshit.
I was
We don't want the sad old one. We want the young happy one.
like crying uncontrollably.
It's like, why would... And then he's like, lies to her. He's like, yeah, you can come back. It's fine. You survived and you deserve to live. But no, we want the young fun version of yourself. Because your trauma makes you like, not fun. So, fuck you. Okay, right. So this is not working out. I'm in an infinite loop right now.
Can you just like walk through the wall?
Yes. Yes, you can. Ah.
I don't need your rules, Mari.
You're well beyond dreaming now, and further out than anyone has ever come back from. But we hope that you won't get discouraged. After all, if this is a place of pure perspective, isn't it also a place where a different point of view could make anything possible? Isn't that why you came here?
I'm just walking past that door. I'm here to see.
This also reminds me of what's that game? The one where we fought and we were like, this is so stupid, And then in the second half, we were like, no, it's brilliant.
Oh, the beginner's guide.
Yes.
I was like, this is dumb. And then I was like, wait,
Is it?
is it dumb? And then I was like, no, it's amazing. Oh. Maybe I do have to go back.
Yeah.
It's a water cooler.
I seem to remember both of us being like, maybe you should just let so-and-so speak for himself. Like,
Yeah, and then the whole point of it was that the main character didn't let the guy speak for himself.
yeah.
Because I was annoyed. I was like, can I just, like, enjoy the game the way he wanted me to enjoy it? Even though it was, like, meta.
Mm-hmm. No, it's that one.
I know. But I'm just, like, looking around, exploring. Nope.
Just go around it.
I don't think you can.
Oh.
No, you can't. Oh. Oh,
Are you really sure you can't just walk around it?
no, you can't. But how? Maybe I just peace out. No. I can't peace out. Well, they keep saying think outside the box. So,
Wait.
That makes sense, I guess. Cheese!
Oh, we got cheese.
We have cheese. It's official. Ugh. What do I do with the cheese?
We can't go through the door.
Well, we had the door.
Do we?
Oh, I see what you mean. We can make a ramp.
We can make a ramp to go. Oh.
See, I make a huge cube. See? And then cheese ramp. The cube needs to be bigger. No. Bigger!
Give me my cheese ramp.
We did it, I think. Fall forever? So how does this relate to our trauma? This is all our nightmare of like, God, I have to wake up for work!
Yeah. Wait. It's like that post where it's like the person's like, wait, I have to get up for school. No. I'm 35. Oh shit, I'm a teacher!
Is this for real sleep wakes? Nope.
No.
Just kidding.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and by now you may have realized that all of this has happened exactly the way it was supposed to. You see, everyone who comes to the Institute does so because they feel that they are no longer in control of something important to them. But more often than not, the problem is not that the problems we face can't be solved. The problem is that we become so afraid of failure that we refuse to see our problems from a new perspective. And so, we do the same things again and again and again. And therein, of course, we find exactly the failure we were looking for.
Wait, so what? Did we kill someone though? That's a big question. I have.
know. I'm still kind of.
Excuse me, but did somebody get murdered?
We killed someone, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we killed somebody. Is that? But
Well, they'll never find the body.
Your life will always be a struggle. and you will always have problems. But today, you have the chance to see things differently.
Maybe it's just
Even
us
though it
coming.
meant facing obstacles that seemed impossible at first, you thought outside the box, and you overcame them. Because you saw things from every angle, you understood them for what they really were. Because you kept moving forward, no matter how far off the path you were told you were headed, or how unexpected it became, you found your way.
Okay, but is this supposed to make us feel better about accidentally murdering somebody?
They're like, hey, you saw these things from a new perspective. And
Maybe-
you decided to finally eliminate the problem and you killed your husband.
I think maybe it was an accident. Maybe it's us trying to think of it as like, oh, it wasn't your fault. Or maybe it was an accident, you didn't do it on purpose.
In a few minutes, you'll be back in the real world. And some part of you will say that none of this was real. So how could it have really meant anything? But just like the power of perspective itself, it will have been as real as you believed it to be. All you've got to do is wait up.
I liked that.
Yeah, but we killed somebody, right? Like someone died in a work. Maybe they're trying to make it so it's not all spelled out for you. But I think that's the trauma they were trying to get through is the guilt of accidentally killing somebody.
I don't know. I think that might have been our headcanon. I don't know that the game was
I
actually
mean, it said murder
yeah,
on it 6 times.
I know. But there was a lot of other stuff in here too that I feel like you could explain. Like, you could make up an explanation for it. I don't know. It's possible.
Okay, but what other reason would it be?
That's what I was very convinced of the whole time we were going through it. But I mean,
Or yeah, but like maybe that's the thing that the character we're playing as went to the Institute for, was to be able to process the fact that they accidentally did something really bad.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. If the game was actually trying to, like, I feel like if they were really trying to lead us to that conclusion, they would have revisited it somewhere. Because they never, aside from that one section where that stuff comes up, they never revisit that at all. And
Maybe that's like kind of what they were going for, though.
But they never even revisit the trauma aspect.
Yeah,
They never
but I
say
think the game
anything.
is about getting past those things and thinking beyond them and without them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Not saying that they did it good. I'm saying that's what they were trying to do. I'm looking up what like the discussion thread.
I could see that being the idea, in which case I would just wonder why it was never, because it wasn't, at the end, it doesn't talk about trauma. It talks about, like, there may be problems and you just need to see things from a new perspective. And if they're actually talking about somebody who, like, killed someone, I don't know that that's the advice that you give them.
Well, I'm not saying that they're right. I'm saying that might be what they were going for. But I'm just like wondering. There's a lot of people saying I waited for this game for 6 years and I'm disappointed. Good thing we didn't have any hype for it. I'm wondering, like, whatever, like, what, you know, how sometimes people will have an in-depth thing.
I don't know. So I can see that there was maybe a deeper meaning to all of it, but I could also see them just wanting to create, like, a dreamlike experience that...
Well, they specifically have a thing in there that says something like the subconscious and the meanings and stuff. So I don't understand why they would have that if it didn't have any...
Right, but there's tons of other things in here that, like, what's the subconscious behind all the chess, behind the pool floaty, like
I think
apples.
that the chess, it was at a work table and they probably played chess with their work buddies during break. That's what it was next to a water cooler. It was probably their break room and they played chess together.
Pool floaty.
Pool floaty, maybe they like would swim because it looked like a break room.
Yeah, maybe.
These are all things that was incorporated into their life.
Yeah.
Like, and with the soda, it seems like there's a deeper storyline. Otherwise, they wouldn't just like put random things. Like when people make things, they want to have meaning behind it. But I like the puzzles. That was cool.
Yeah.
Do they want me to press something? Oh, okay.
I mean, either way, I do think that they left it very, very open-ended.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, they didn't want to spell it out.
Right, but in which case, maybe they're not thinking that there is like a set, like, oh, this is exactly what we were trying to say. It's more like giving you a bunch of pieces and seeing what everybody does with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I was just like a little surprised. I was like, what about the part where we had on our schedule murder?
Maybe, you know what that might actually be? What if, like, and seriously, this is my theory.
Mm-hmm.
When people get really mad at work and you fantasize about killing, like, a coworker, I don't do this, but, like, seriously, like, no, I don't do this. But, like, oftentimes people do, like,
when you get really mad and you
yeah, and they're like, oh my god, like, I wish this person would just, like, disappear.
Yeah, maybe it's
so
their
maybe
anger.
maybe this is anger and stress, and what we're seeing is like a manifestation of just like, I feel powerless, because they talked about that too.
You feel like powerless
and feeling like things are out of your control. And so maybe like the subliminal, because it's like in your dreams, right? In my dreams, like when I dream about killing people, it's not actually that I want to kill people. It's because you feel powerless and you feel out of control. And so that's your brain's way of trying to like take the power back.
Yeah, that's cool. No, I like that.
Yeah.
And then their workplace seems like a horror movie.
Yeah.
And they just want to kill everybody.
They work at Amazon.
They work at Yeah. They all work at Amazon.
I know we made several jokes about that, but I really think like somebody who worked on this game used to work at Amazon.
Yeah, no, makes sense, actually.
Actually, yeah, I really like that theory about, like,
dealing with the stress of work, and it just makes you want to kill.
Yeah, because they're dreaming about all these, like, warehouse things, so clearly that's, like...
Yeah, no, I like that. And then that's why they were, like, never came back to it.
Yeah, so then that does line up with what they're saying at the end.
You don't have to feel helpless.
Which is, like, you don't have to feel helpless, and, like, hey, maybe, like, there's always going to be problems, but if you change your perspective, like, maybe you don't feel like you're trapped in this box, and that you have to look at things this one certain way that's driving you crazy and making you so unhappy.
Yeah, like, if you killed somebody and you're stressed about the cops finding you and where the body is, just think of it in a different perspective. Think about it positively.
Yeah. You know, hey, you killed someone. You know what this is a great opportunity to do? Clean your whole house with bleach.
Yeah,
Clean house.
Just do a little cleanse, you know?
Yeah.
Move the body somewhere where people wouldn't really think to look.
Hey, you know, move the body. Free workout.
I watched this, like, show when I was at Disney World with my BF, because he has Disney Vacation Club, and every night we would just, like, turn on that one show that we found. It was Forensic Files, and this guy had, like, killed his daughter, but the police knew that he did, but they couldn't find the body.
Oh, yeah.
So they were like, they basically just said, we know where the body is, like, we're gonna find it, blah, 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 blah. And so then they just put a tracker on his car. And this was some 90s stuff.
Oh,
it was like a show from the 90s, and they were like, this is what a GPS is.
Oh, so did he, like, go move the body?
Yeah, and that's how they found the body. Because he went to move the body.
Wow.
Yeah.
God, that's so messed up. Anyway, thank you for joining us, everyone. We hope you enjoyed this.
Yeah.
All
It
right.
was awesome. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.